Welcome to EmaxTube. Very excited today. We have an unboxing. I knew this was coming, but I did not expect it that soon. I'm glad we have it. Let's open together so you can see exactly what we got in there. This is something that I've been waiting for a minute. I've been shooting with the G84 for over a year now, and I've been looking to replace that camera. Been shooting with the G84 and this bad boy. You know this camera pretty good. It's the DVC Pro HD. That's what I've been matching my G84 footage with when I shoot with a multiple camera. But I've been trying to go DSLM full, and I was waiting for the G85 to come out this year. But we all know that the G85 will be next year. Half of the year between January to April or March. We're not sure. Then I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna put the other camera away for a minute, and I'm gonna replace it by the Panasonic G85. And I'm very excited to have it, and we're gonna do the unboxing and an overview of the camera. There's a few reports about that camera that it has some little problem. We're just gonna go over them, and today we're just gonna do the unboxing, but the footage are coming on the next video, and we're gonna see how well this camera gonna be able to keep up with the G84. We all know this camera is a little bit different. Right on top, if you can see, we have the booklet. I've been using Panasonic for a while. I don't think I've been needing this one to look over it. This is the lens cap, and this is the lens. And let's see which one. 12 to 60, the kit lens that come with it. A little bit kind of plastic, but I think it will do. And as we all know, that's the battery charger. Very important. I love this. That you don't need a cord to plug it. You can just get that to the wall. It's very important to have this. This is very important for the charger. Just push it into the wall, into the outlet, and you're good. Let's move on. What's in there? We have a USB cord to transfer your file. I have a SD card on my computer. I probably won't need that. And there it is. This is the battery, kind of small. Let's hope this can give you good 1 hour to hour and 50-minute shooting. Because we all know the G84 is great. The battery of the G84 is great. And we all know that famous strap, Lumix G. And this is the baby right there. This is the baby. What? Can you see that? Very compact, pretty nice. If you are looking for a camera to take on vacation, this camera can be it. And this camera, since we all know it's there to replace the G7, the G85, it's the baby to the G84. Looking good. The grip so far feel pretty nice. We have the sensor, we're looking at it. We all know it's a Macro Four Third. If you can see that right here. Let's put that back in there. We got the dial open here, on and off. And very pretty good. And the most important thing is this right here. Articulating screen. When you're shooting yourself, you can see. You don't need nobody to tell you in frame. Sometimes when you're doing high shot, you can put the camera up like this, and while you're in the bottom, you can look at it. This is very important. But one flaw we all know this camera has is where they place the mic jack right here. We have a mic jack, and we do not have we have a microphone jack, but we do not have a place to monitor the sound, and we have a mini HDMI. So pretty classic mini HDMI. So this camera is looking good, pretty solid. And the bottom right here, this is where you put your battery, and the bottom. And on this side right here, I love this one right here. This is where you put your SD card. The camera look pretty good. With no AF filter on this camera, it gives you the option to get sharper image. Pretty cool. I love the fact that we got anti-aliasing, no anti-aliasing filter. The fact if you were close with stripe, and you can see like the pattern is kind of break because of that filter, but this one has no AF filter. But I can tell you, because we have no AF filter on the camera, it's a better option for us to get better quality image. This basically was the unboxing. We're gonna get a few tests on that camera. So we're gonna go ahead and post those footage, and we know there's something about that camera when you pan around that it look like a skip on the image. We're gonna go ahead to test it. We're not sure if somebody get a bad camera or not, that they're having that problem. We're gonna go ahead and put that to the test to see if this camera really skip while you panning. This is very important. This is a very good camera, very compact. This can be a good camera to take on vacation because the quality, the camera shoot 4K. What can you ask for? 1080p, 60 and 24 frames per second. The G85 is right now, I believe, one of the best vlogging camera. The camera is very lightweight. Why don't we go ahead and put the lens on to see how that look. I pull that lens out. Align this color with it, like find a red dot and turn, and when you hear the click, you know you're good. There it is. And we're gonna put the battery to charge, to pop in there and see where we're going. Like we're saying, this is a very, very nice entry, and can do some professional work because this is gonna be my B cam. I'm gonna use my G84 as the main cam, and this is the cam that I'm gonna go around. Since he has in-body image stabilization, I will be able to shot, and this camera is supposed to stable those shots for me even if I shoot handheld, because the sensor, you know, gonna stabilize that image for you, gonna keep on moving to stabilize the image for you. What I love about this, if you're looking for a camera to buy to go on vacation, I can't tell you, beside the lens, this almost will be able to get into your pocket. It's pretty compact. The grip, as you can see, is deep enough. You got a pretty nice grip, not gonna be bother your finger. We're gonna go ahead and put this camera to test, and you can wait for video to come on that camera to show you the 4K, how good it is. And we're gonna, especially, I can guarantee you by Saturday, we should have another video up to test the panning, to make sure that this camera, and if this camera do have the panning problem, I'm sure Panasonic will be able to fix that via firmware upgrade. We all know when this camera just came out, they usually have to update a few stuff out of it. This camera is not a camera that's gonna be overheating. It is a camera that you can shoot as long as your battery and your card can last. The Panasonic G85, it's called G80 in Europe somewhere. This is my biggest problem with Panasonic, because they keep on naming this camera G80, G85, G81. And imagine yourself, this camera is supposed to replace G7. Why don't they call the camera G7 Mark II or G8 Mark II, whichever name? But they have a branding problem. This is Panasonic problem, but their product is good. And Panasonic, the best part about Panasonic, they listen to the customer. We are the one that use this product. We are the one that buy them. So giving us what we want on them, I think it's a good thing. This is exactly what I'm in love with Panasonic. As you can see, my DVC Pro HD, I bought this camera about 7 years ago. I've been shooting with it. It's still there. I still love the brand, just because they listen and they give us what they want. If this camera has really the little problem of jerky when you're panning, I hope they can fix it soon with software upgrade. Let's hope this is not the case for me, because I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a camera that I love pretty much. Not the camera itself, the brand itself. I just love it because they listen. They gave me much more for my money. We all know the GH4 when they just came out with that new 4K. Most people could not afford 4K, and for $1,700 at that time, when the camera just came out, anybody could have 4K, and right now we can shoot unlimited on this DSLR. Which other camera does that? I'm not sure. And this camera, we said that he has no AF filter, anti-aliasing filter. The Pentax, I hope I'm right, the Pentax K3 is the only camera that has anti-aliasing filter and that you can turn it on and off. I think that was great. I hope they give us that option on this camera, but since we already know because of advancement on the sensor, this camera is still good. Even with no AF filter, we still can catch now better quality image, and the sensor is prepared to reduce those line on close that is image the right way for us. That was our review. Please go ahead, subscribe to our channel. More videos are coming about it. Give the video a like, subscribe, and as always, I will catch you on the next video.